I am delighted to have been invited here by the Patterson Foundation because the Patterson Foundation is a kindred spirit to Lodestar. We have been working in this collaboration space for 12 years, and last year were delighted to learn that the Patterson Foundation not only is working in the same area, but really is really taking the whole issue of collaboration even farther than we had contemplated in certain areas. The need is great. There are many organizations thinking about collaboration, but not really having any support for either finding right parties to help them through the process or having funding to help them through the process. Until we found out about the Patterson Foundation, Lodestar was the only foundation in the country employing this strategy and having funds available for this. There now are different pools of funds available around the country, but they are very kind of tangential to the main work of the foundation. The Patterson Foundation has taken the lead in not only helping nonprofits to consider collaboration, but actually in terms of finding qualified consultants to help lead them in their process. And so they have are starting an initiative to help populate the country with better trained consultants. There are many consultants in the country, many of whom, as we all know, there are not many consultants who are sufficiently trained to work in collaboration because it requires lots of skills in addition to traditional consulting skills. And in fact, I like to think of it as marriage counseling. There are personalities involved, egos involved. It's not just numbers and it's not just strategy. And so it takes a very specially trained person to work in that space. One of the needs that Lodestar has identified as a critical need in the collaboration space is the need for more trained consultants to help facilitate collaborations, to help nonprofits in their journey to collaborate. And we have thought a lot about what to do, but the Patterson Foundation is actually far ahead of us in terms of taking concrete steps to increase the number of trained consultants. They have an initiative. They have started an initiative with La Piana Consulting as their partner to train. It's an ambitious initiative to train more consultants. They are casting their net not only statewide, but they also are working with other foundations on the eastern seaboard to ramp up basically a consortium of consultants in the field, and not just to be able to develop a stable of consultants, but a stable of highly trained consultants. And so they have actually, so Patterson is actually working on modifying what was decent training in making it exceptional training, and really working on focusing the training on the most capable consultants who really can do this most difficult work, which is, I'm not sure where I dropped off before, which involves not only some elements of strategic planning and some elements of looking at finances, but also involves being somewhat of a marriage counselor and dealing with egos and dealing with different cultures that may exist in organizations. So it's a very, very focused and complex type of consultant that is required, that is needed to perform this difficult work. And as I said, that's the big need, and the Patterson Foundation is really taking the lead nationally on trying to assure that there will be a good supply of qualified consultants for the sector.